190, almost 200 miles an hour. 200. We go past him up the inside. Yesterday, you might have seen us use this thing, our Austin FX4 taxi, and we went and started up the taxi business in Forza Horizon 4. It's actually really cool. It's actually a very good way to go and get money in the game. So if you haven't checked that video out, I'm just going to say, links down below. But today, it is officially a brand new season in Forza Horizon 4. The summer is here, which means we've got some new events to go and do. One of those things, you can actually win the Hot Wheels Rip Rod, which is pretty cool. I think it looks like a moon buggy. However, I feel like more importantly than those, there is a brand new Porsche 911. A lot of you guys are asking what's in the Forzathon shop. Oh, no way! The limo's in there. Okay, that's pretty sick. There's also the ice cream van horn. Why is that more expensive than the Vulcan? Like, I get it, the limo's like a cool thing, but it's more expensive than a Forza Edition Aston Martin Vulcan. Anyways, let's head over to the Car Pass and check out the brand new Porsche 911 Carrera S. Sorry, it is a 2019. Anyways, this is the brand new 911 in the game. I wanted to try this out, see what there is, try out the customization, and see what we got. Captain Sparkles would be proud. What do they call this color? It's like Miami blue or ultra blue or something like that in blue. Maybe I'm comparing it too much to like the GT3 RS and the GT2 RS, but I find it's just not very aggressive. It looks a little like, I don't know. The rear's very cool. The rear's really like thick and wide, but I find the front is just it's a little weak looking. I'm always gonna be a fan of the race car, super aggressive stuff, but let's give this thing a go. Actually, what class is this thing? Middle of S1, not bad at all. I think we need a nice little race course for this thing. This looks good. I don't remember this one. I always try to do races we haven't done in a while, so let's go for this. All right, so 911 Carrera S, for those of you who do not know, 450 horsepower. It's not a crazy race car-y Porsche, so 400 horsepower is actually pretty good. We weigh 3,300 pounds. That's actually not too heavy for something that's filled up with like this much technology. Based on those stats, it doesn't have crazy high horsepower. It's not the lightest thing ever, but I imagine this thing is on super, super grippy tires. Miami Blue 911, let's go. See what you got. A little burnout off the line, but I think it's gonna be really grippy. Oh, that rear wing is nice. Definitely adds to the aggressiveness of the car, even in just a Carrera at the end of the day. Yo, it's planted. It's so solid. Hey guys, it's the new Supra. Oh my God, I didn't know Toyota was back. I mean, BMW was back in the game. Yo, this car is planted, man. I don't think I've driven a car in a long time where out of the box, it's been so good. I mean, that's the thing with Porsche, right? You know what you're getting. Sorry, Porsche, so solid. I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't have the crazy high horsepower. It doesn't have all-wheel drive for your crazy launch, but it works with my driving style. I've always been someone who loves little lightweight cars that you can chuck around corners, and although this thing is pretty wide and kind of heavy compared to something, I don't know, like the Lotuses in this race or whatever, it's still so well put together. I can tell already we're halfway through our first race. How's the interior on this thing? Oh, it's very modern. Oh, is that Porsche logo there? Oh, sorry, I crashed into someone. I think that Porsche logo there is supposed to be like a screen for like your navigation or something. Looks a little weird when it's not turned on. Okay, can the little Mazda RX-8 that sounds like a goddamn dentist drill get out of the way? We're trying to get places in our proper car. I mean, I've recently been using a lot of the other Porsches in the game with the challenges I do with Raymond every now and again. Like, you've probably seen me use, I think I used a GT3 recently and a GT2. It's like, I don't know why, I've really been liking Porsches recently, and this one is not doing too bad either. And it's one race, and it's already that easy to tell. Yep, I like this thing. Hey, maybe we didn't get the dub. Okay. Well, that's a shitty clipping zone, or clipping point. 10th. Great. Awesome. I'm kind of interested to see what customization we could do to this thing. Could we actually swap the engine from the 918 into this? because that would be pretty cool. So we've got our stock engine with 450 horsepower. Okay. We've got a 4-liter flat 6. I believe that's the one from the GT3. Then we've got a 3.8 flat 6 twin turbo. I believe that is the GT2 RS engine. And then we've got a 4.6 V8 hybrid. That is gonna be your 918 engine. Like, the V8 is insane. It's a 918 V8 hybrid. I think we also make it all-wheel drive. Maybe we make the ultimate Porsche right here. The V8 hybrid is already insane. 900 horsepower. We can get almost 1,100 horsepower with the twin turbos. Maybe we'll try it without them for now. Here's the thing, if we want to make the ultimate 911. We're probably going to need to toss these on because we're going to need more grip. I'm just saying, here's the thing. How sick would it be if instead of, like, this rear wing, Porsche allowed you to swap on, like, the GT3 wing or the GT2 RS wing? What tires are we actually running on this thing? We're running street tire, or sorry, sport tires, excuse me. So it was already pretty grippy, but damn, we can make it even more so. Our tires weren't even, like, crazy thick. 245 in the front. Yo, look at that camber. Oh, yes! I love that these new cars come with the wheel spacers. They make them so much. Oh my god, that rear is meaty. We're actually going to be close to getting this thing to 10s across the board. Like, I don't think it's going to do it because, I mean, it just didn't start off the right way, but it's going to be pretty close. Oh, with the weight reduction, remove 600 pounds of that technology. We got 10s on the braking, 10 acceleration and launch, 9.6 in the handling. And I mean, hey, we've still got those turbos to swap in because right now we're sitting at just over 1,000 horsepower. That's not bad. And we can make it even faster. I just hope I didn't ruin it. All right. Really? You're trying to sabotage me already? Goddamn Lotus coming for Porsche. All right, well, let's just give it a rip down the drift road and the little twisties down here at the bottom. See if it's any better or hopefully not worse. That would be bad. But I mean, when you've got 1,000 horsepower in a car, it's gonna obviously change it a little bit. We doubled the horsepower. One thing I'm noticing, it gets quite a bit of understeer. Like you can see I'm sort of struggling in the corners. I need to slow down more than I really want to. Like, it doesn't want to rotate super nice. Oh, 40 miles an hour around there. Yeah, the understeer is bad now. That's not exactly what I wanted to do with this thing, man. I was hoping to turn this thing into the ultimate Porsche, and that understeer is gonna ruin it. Oh, it's so bad. The understeer, I know it's all-wheel drive, and anytime you chuck all-wheel drive on a car in this game, it's gonna make it understeer a little bit. But that's just... Okay, hold on. We need to fix this, because maybe it's not the ultimate 911 race car. Honestly, that's a little disappointing. I wanted to make this thing into an absolute rocket ship, and... Nah. Doesn't want to do it. I think we got to take this engine out of it as well. As cool as the 918 engine is, it's a little unnecessary. Let's go with the GT2 engine. Let's make it rear-wheel drive. And let's also get it off race tires. Oh, that's not race tires. I think overall, it's going to be much more pleasant to drive. We don't need all the crazy... Oh, if I reduce the weight reduction down 1 notch, we go to the top of S1 class perfectly. There you go. Before I leave, I just want to get some new rims. Those actually look very similar to the rims I have on my R32. Wait, guys. Guys, I ruined my car. It's now S2 901. All right, so there's no advanced painting options for this thing or anything. So we just gotta do with what we can. This kind of reminds me of Sally from Cars. Under the little canopy of the Horizon Festival. Yep, I'm okay with this GT2 engine. Oh, look, we got the active aero back. Oh, it looks good. Maybe our race car 911 isn't the ultimate 911. Like, it was way too powerful. It had way too much understeer. Maybe this is better because we can come in, we can do speed zones. We've got 700 horsepower, flat 6 twin turbo from the GT2. It grips it up pretty nice. I mean, we've got 700 horsepower and sport tires. We're gonna spin up our wheels a little bit, of course. But at the same time, like if I wanted to, I could come in here, for example, give it a little rip of the handbrake, lay on the gas, and then suddenly we've got a nice little drift car. Sure, it's not the best drift car. It's still really grippy. But I think it's gonna be like the best of both worlds. Like Hannah Montana once said. We gotta go check this thing out on a race, though. Maybe we take it to the Colossus. The Ultimate 911 2.0. What can you do? Let's go. Okay, that's a little more wheel spin than I was really hoping for. Let's see how it does in the high-speed corners. Oh, much better than before. I mean, the crazy thing is that we don't have a front wing. We don't have a front splitter. We don't have a rear wing. And somehow, it feels grippier. I mean, I understand it's that whole understeery thing, but just on the way it feels more nimble. Like, look at it. I can just send it everywhere. Oh, Carrera. Stick it on the circuit. I mean, is this still really a Carrera? I mean, it's a Carrera that's rear-wheel drive with a GT2 RS engine. I guess it's like a GT2 RS minus all the downforce. It's more of a road version of the GT2 RS now, sort of. I love those upgraded brakes we got. Whoopsies. Too busy looking at the brakes, sliding it out. Gaining. Oh, the 370 sliding out a bit. Come on. 190, almost 200 miles an hour. 200. We go past him up the inside at over 200 miles an hour. Damn, son. I honestly just love how drivable this car feels. Like, sometimes we make cars that are way too over the top. This thing is, like, perfectly balanced. Oh, the 370 coming for one more attempt. Don't hit a fence. Oh, I didn't even lift for that corner. The 370, I think he braked or he lifted at the minimum. Hell yeah, Carrera. I think that guy has like a hell of a lot of horsepower because he catches up to us along the straights. But damn, son. This is the new Porsche GT2 RS Carrera S. It's a bit of a long name, but I think that's what we'll call it from now on. Or we can just call it the Ultimate Porsche. Solid car.